my things back.
About that, we actually found some rough hemp sack here. Seems like they were planning to ship them back to the Xanathar's guild, but never got the chance to. So they ran away. I don't think they had a chance to grab their spoils of war. He tosses like a canvas bag at you. It has all of you guys' gear in it.
Hooray!
One hand, a canvas bag with a suit of chainmail, various weapons, and a couple of shields.
Yes.
Hell!
God damn! I look at the guard. What is your training regimen, man?
I've been at this a long time.
Let's see,
Man, maybe I need to get on that. Jesus.
60.
How's it going, everyone? This is Gale Hall Gaming. Welcome back to the Round Tabletop. Going into episode 2 here. Last episode
On the second try for this recording.
Yes, we've been having some issues with Discord. However, during the last episode, our 4 party members here, we have Soarik, played by Andrew.
Soarik. It's not as pronounced.
Soarik.
Right.
Soarik, my bad. I forget the A is silent, okay? You guys all made, like, other than...
It's how you spell sore in real life.
Other than, like, Willow and Gavin, you and Blake made names that are very weird to pronounce.
I went to a D&D name generator and typed
That's
human.
your problem. All right, but anyway, speaking
not a real player. How dare you?
Speaking of, Cyril is being played by Blake. We also have Zorad being played by Gavin, and then Valkyrie played by Willow, which respectively they are a human warlock, a human cleric, a human barbarian, or not human barbarian, half-orc barbarian, human wizard. I got so used to saying human. We have a weird, weirdly single race party.
Human supremacy. We are better than the rest.
You say that, but you're about to go into a dark warehouse, so I don't know how that's going to go for you.
Look, if we were like 1 or 2 levels higher, this wouldn't be an issue. Actually, we could just burn it down right now.
Let me make sure that this is a... Okay, yeah, this is not a daylight map. Awesome.
This is the moment where I wish I brought... I took the... what's it called? Campfire cantrip.
Bonfire?
This is the moment.
Bonfire.
This is the moment where I remember why I never play good characters and why I limited myself to not burning this entire fucking town down.
Yeah, it's funny. I decided to make an evil character because that's like what the parties you guys play gravitate towards. And then suddenly Andrew wants to be a good guy.
Look, we're taking it easy on them. We're easing them into D&D streaming, and then once they're used to it, we'll take the gloves off and burn down the orphanage.
Look, first we gotta do the foreplay, then after that we can kill all the children, okay?
Lovely things to be saying at the start of this. So, quick recap of the first episode. If you guys haven't seen it, go check that out. In the first episode, this party broke up a bar fight at the Yawning Portal Tavern between a half-orc and 5 odd bandit-looking fellows led by a man with eye tattoos across his forehead. During the fight, or really right after the fight, a troll made its way up through the center of the Yawning Portal, which the party helped Durnan, the owner of the tavern, fight off, as well as a couple of Sturges. Afterward, the notorious bard Volothemp Gadarm hired the party to search for someone named Floon Blaggard. Yeah, I forget my own names. Knowing that he went missing within the dock ward of Waterdeep, the party made their way to a local tavern, avoiding a odd-looking shop with a mysterious-looking plush in the window, due to rumors that Blake had heard about people being turned into statues, or rather simply disappearing and statues being made of them. And then they made their way to a local tavern where Blake, upon paying off his bar tab, was able to get information from the bartender to find Floon, which leads them to here. A small warehouse on the edge of the dock ward. A single lit lantern standing across from a door marked with the mark of the Zentrim. Almost willing to ignore the warehouse, the party was about to continue on their way when they heard a voice echoing out from inside. Volo?
What?
Is that you?
I'm fairly certain I rolled a bullshit roll on perception/investigation.
Yes, and Blake smelled blood within the within the building
across
itself.
The street. Across
Yes.
the street in the middle of a rainstorm, and
Blake, you're part bloodhound. Just go with it.
that's where the variant comes in.
But that is where we left off, ladies and gentlemen. So as I had mentioned,
Your mom
You guys-
fucked a basset hound.
you guys just heard a voice echoing in from within very weakly. Volo, is that you?
Yes. But
And
no.
Andrew had kicked in the door, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I fucking kicked that bitch right in.
Guess
So,
what should-
before we go any further, I'm going to make note that I am swapping from my crossbow for my mace and shield.
All right, so Blake is using Mace and Shield.
Well, yeah, I can't see far enough to use my crossbow.
I mean, you're still gonna have a disadvantage on everything, on like all attack rolls in here until we get some lights up.
Precisely, which is why I want the AC.
I do believe I might have something for this, if I can figure out where my character sheet's at.
Your character sheet should be in the third tab over. You can double click on your name there to open it up.
Journal, and then your name.
Or you can even right click on your character and click on character sheet.
Yep.
Oh, nice too.
Okay, I don't remember.
Sacred Flame.
Sorry, I
Then-
was trying to drop down to read to see what
Okay, I see what you're trying to do here. Prestidigitation. There are some other lanterns along the street. You're not sure if there are any within the building yet.
Sorry about that. I was trying to read the description of Sacred Flame to see if I could use it to ignite anything.
Yep,
I
no
know.
problem. It doesn't deal fire damage, so regardless, I'd say probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing just, you know, light something with prestidigitation. See if I can maybe get something.
Yeah, like I said, there are like lanterns along the road here that have all been snuffed out. You could probably relight those, but that'd be about it.
Are there any like fallen over planks of wood?
There are a couple. It's a fairly dingy road here.
I'm gonna grab one.
All right.
I'm going to grab one, and then I'm going to walk in because it's going to be harder to light it in the rain, and then I'm going to cast Prestidigitation on it. Now I'm going to give you a warning because this wood's wet. It's going to smell like shit.
All
right,
then,
I'll
I'm
s-
gonna turn around
I'll-
and grab the lit lantern that marks the building and take that in with me.
So I'll give you points for creativity. Technically speaking, prestidigitation requires it to be like an actual torch. But given the fact that you're taking the rain into account, I'll say it works. It produces a lot of smoke. Because that's what happens when you try and burn wet wood, is it just kicks up a lot of smoke. But yeah, you can see maybe 15 feet by its light. Beyond that, it starts to swim between light and shadow, and then beyond, like 15 feet beyond that, you can't see at all.
Yeah.
So we're
Hey.
just looking at
I'm
him.
just trying to fucking open the thing.
Hey, Kevin.
Yes.
Could burning hands be used to light a lantern?
It can. However, I caution against this method, as burning hands will light the candle or the
Please
torch,
do not use a flamethrower to light a torch.
but it will also ignite everything within a 15-foot cone from that torch.
Maybe I am okay with that, okay? Maybe I want to take on Tristan's role.
Oh god, we don't need another
No.
Tristan, please, no.
Look,
We already might have him coming back to this campaign. We don't need another friendly fire.
I've learned the ways of PK. Do not test me.
Almost looked like you were drawing a pentagram with it.
Zora's just over here confused why you guys are doing such thing when he's looking off to his side and there's a torch on his side.
Yeah, you guys all started with packs that have torches.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
might need these later in a place that doesn't have any such things.
All right, so you guys, Andrew now has a torch lit. Not sure how long it's gonna last, and it's kicking off a lot of smoke. Do you guys want to do anything else, real quick?
I'm heading in.
Andrew's heading in. All right.
Here we go.
I guess Zora
All right.
will follow the idiot.
Heading into the yard itself, Andrew, you can see, with what light your torch provides you, you can see a doorway right here. That appears to be like almost like a shutter door for loading and unloading cargo. There's a small service entrance here, and then there is a door that is slightly ajar over here.
I'm
I
going
was
to follow
grabbing the wrong-
Andrew.
All right.
There we go.
In that case, Willow, by the torchlight, you can see the same things. Gavin, your character can see even a little beyond the doorway that's slightly ajar. You can see what appears to be crates of supplies loaded up, each one of them marked by the symbol of the serpent.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Ignoring that, going up here.
Give me
I'm
a
not here
sec.
to loot. I'm here to save people.
Fair enough, fair enough. Give me a sec while I open up my book. Alright,
So,
as you
just
approach the
kill.
door, now even people other than Blake can smell the copper tinged smell of fresh blood. The inside of the warehouse reeks of it.
I look over to Zorad. Well, I kicked in the first one.
You want Zora to break down the next door?
Yep. We're kicking down doors.
Have at it,
We are
man.
not here to open doors politely. We are here to break shit, grab people, and leave.
We're here to
You know
fuck
what?
shit up.
I don't know why, but it's kind of triggering me that I can't stand halfway on the square. Ah,
Okay, I guess Zorad will literally just kick the door down.
Alright,
Wow.
Zorad literally kicks the door down. Go ahead and give me just a random strength roll. Just to see how far it gets kicked down. Because this door was already ajar. You kicking it's gonna open it. I just need to know if it swings open or goes off its hinges.
comes projectile.
Okay, you kick it in and
Nope.
the door swings open very quickly, slams into the wall behind where the door is hinged at, and makes a loud echoing boom throughout the warehouse.
Oops. I didn't mean to ping that.
What, this? It's over here. There's gotta be
Oh
something.
no.
I was just trying to move my view.
Alright, anyway, doors open. Breach and clear, everybody.
Yeah.
So
I
we're
got
going
the
in?
arrow.
I swear to God, if
Should
any of
we-
you say I stealth, I'm going to kick your ass.
Kicks
Well,
in
I
the door.
don't.
Stealth.
There's
Don't run,
no way
just
we
run
can
in.
stealth now.
All right, entering into the warehouse, you can see tables and chairs tossed carelessly across the floor, as well as very many boxes stacked upon each other, barrels of all sorts. each one of them marked with the symbol of the serpent. Each one of them
Boxes, my mortal enemy.
loaded with random goods. You can also see in the center of the room a pile of corpses, a dozen men or so, lying along one of the boxes. On the north side of the
Ooh, it's a
area,
party.
you can see stairs rising to a sort of catwalk above. You can also see several rapiers and daggers lying nearby. It seems some sort of fight carried out within this warehouse.
Oh boy, here goes the loot goblin again.
And then you can hear from above a voice echo out, "Volo? Is that you?" And then another voice, "Shut him up!" And then a loud impact.
You know this Bolo? Is that you? I've heard that fucking 4 times already. I'm starting to think this is not a real person.
Yeah.
Oh well. I lead the way.
All right.
Okay, well,
As you step into the middle of the room, blood starts to coat the bottom of your boots as you step over some of the bodies. And as you approach the center, give me a second while I pull up this.
Well, this is lovely. All sorts of angles that I can't see.
I can see decently though well. And I'm the one sitting in the back.
Andrew, as you are... Oh, God. As you are approaching the center of the room, you hear a sharp twang. And then all of a sudden, there's a crossbow bolt in your shoulder. I would like everyone to roll initiative. As, real quick, this isn't an ambush attack. I'm assuming a 19 hits.
Oh hell yeah, that hits.
Alright, you take 9 piercing damage.
Holy shit.
Well, he's dead.
I'm at 1 HP.
You know, this thing hit you hard.
Fucking 10 goddamn armor class.
Within the dim light your torch gives off, you can see just above you, aiming a crossbow at your chest, is an odd-looking hunched figure, a slender black beak peeking out from a brown cloak.
Ah, Kenku.
Yeah, okay, cool. Let me roll my initiative, please. I
Yep,
would
let me
much
bring
appreciate
let me
that.
bring tokens to the forefront. Change
There we
layer tokens.
God, I'm going first again out of the 4 of us. I don't have anything in deck.
Initiative,
7.
What the hell did that guy materialize right there?
18.
Because I'm changing their layer from the GM layer.
Fair enough.
Yeah, the one above you, if I'm counting my
That's
grid
2,
lines
so-
correctly, is above this. Hold on. So 1, 2, 3, 4 over from the staircase. So this tile right here. He's above that tile.
Lovely.
All right, and then I need to roll initiative for the Kenku themselves, which, give me a sec. Character sheet. Roll initiative.
Oh, no, Gavin's going before me. Awesome. This works for me.
Yeah.
I'm probably
Blake.
gonna
Get the fuck away.
Blake, I need you. Oh, God.
surprisingly.
You need me to what? I'm out of the
Uh,
world. I can't heal you.
I was going to say, I need your fucking magical hands, but it seems like that's not happening.
Yeah, I'm out of spell slots. I healed Gavin, remember?
All right, so the Kenku do get a surprise round.
I may be out of spell slots, but I'm not out of
Surprised we didn't
options.
short rest or long rest before this.
Yeah, I'm surprised too. Yeah, like I said, the Kenku get a surprise round. The first one is going to hop up onto this box, and he's going to take a short sword swing at Gavin. I'm assuming a 24 hits.
Yeah.
So you take
Christ.
5 piercing damage. All right, this one is going to run out and take a short sword attack at Cyril here. So short sword, 23 definitely hits, and that's 8 piercing. So I believe Blake is down.
How much damage?
8 piercing.
Yeah, that's exactly how much health I have.
God damn, these things are getting a hell of an ambush on.
Come on, let me put my
All right,
stuff
and then
down.
the last one.
Oh, because there's a third one.
There's a fourth one. The one that shot you already used his surprise round. He's up on the rafters. But the fourth one, you see, you don't see him, but you hear a crossbow bolt flying through the air as it goes between 2 boxes, aiming at Valkyrie. And that is 24 to hit with 7 piercing damage.
God damn.
These things, holy shit.
They got a good round.
Yeah. I believe that means Valkyrie is also down.
Shit.
So go ahead and mark that on your sheet, or here, I can do it for you if you need me to.
Was gonna say I didn't catch the number.
7 piercing.
So you would have needed +2 con to.
Yeah, and then Cyril is at 0.
Total party
Already put in.
knockout?
Not yet.
It's
Almost.
yeah.
Getting close.
Jesus Christ, Kevin, why are you so intent on killing us already?
I'm
It's because
not.
we didn't
The
long
rolls.
rest.
The rolls have been going this way. You guys didn't long rest, so Zorad was already going into this injured, and then you guys gave ambush attackers a heads up that you were coming.
Yeah, I like how he's doing his own rolls instead of.
God damn it.
To be clear, by the way, I am rolling in roll 20. I will send a screenshot to Discord to prove that I am.
No, it's all good.
That-
I'll just watch your
it's
video
not-
later.
Well, it's not going to
my
show up on the
fault,
video either.
Because I'm not talking or any of that shit. It's you guys who fucking decided to kick the doors in.
So that's the end of the surprise
And we
round.
have to have a signature move, okay?
You're talking to a barbarian.
Speaking of Barbarian's turn.
And the barbarian's going to swing his hammer.
All right, go ahead and roll to hit. It's a 12 to
Nope.
hit. Yeah, unfortunately, the Kenku right next to you just barely manages. He like jumps out of the way, and your hammer smacks down on the crate in front of him, spilling out a large amount of shoes for some reason. And the
him with the
Kenku just
slipper.
like hops back onto the edge of the box and gets ready for another swing.
Do these guys
with
have like a
flipper.
foot fetish or some shit?
Channel your inner Italian grandma. Hit him with the flipper.
All right. So, anything else from you, Gav?
No.
All right. Wait, hold on. Why did it? Okay. We need to remove people from. Why is Yagra still part of this?
I don't know.
Are you using them as the spectator point of view?
I'm trying to remove them from the order and it's not letting me. Okay, hold on. We're gonna remove all turns, and then I'm gonna add you guys back in manually.
Okay.
All right. So Zorad, add turn, add turn, add turn, add turn, and add turn. All right, you guys. What did you guys get on initiative again? 18 for Zorad, 16 for Sorik. It was like a 9 for Valkyrie or somewhere around there. Yep. And then 5 for Cyril. And then the Kenku had 17. Alright, so now it's the Kenku's turn. First one's gonna take a swing at Zorad. Which I need to open up the character sheet again.
Okay, well, better him than me.
Okay, that is a 19 to hit. Gavin, I'm assuming that hits.
Yeah.
5 piercing.
Well, I'm down.
Oh, and just like that, there was one.
Oh, that's 2. You're down 2.
No, one person standing.
Yeah, with 1 HP and an 11 armor class, this is gonna go great.
Oh, here we are. First D&D session already over.
2,
Well, second
3,
D&D
4,
session.
5, 6. You see one of the Kenkus emerge from the shadows, and the remaining 3, Andrew, point their crossbows at you. And just like tilt their heads inquisitively. Seems like they're waiting for you to make a move.
Okay, I actually need to go to the notes section because I need to remember what this dude's name is. I forgot. Look. We're just looking for a guy named Flan.
Flarg.
We thought we heard him here. My companions and I thought there was
Oh no,
trouble.
it's Floon, my bad.
And we can leave.
Roll persuasion.
Ah, I'm gonna fucking die.
Bro, I have a +4 on persuasion.
I rolled a 2 and then it's a 7 now. Great.
We're dead. It was a
It
too
might-
high of a roll that got us into this mess. It's a too low of a roll to get us. That's going to kill us.
Time to make new characters.
The remaining Kenku travels down the staircase, and you suddenly feel very uncomfortable as 4 different crossbow points are pointed directly at your chest, Andrew. 3 of them keep pointing their crossbows towards you, as the remaining one starts to pull out lengths of rope. Don't leave.
Okay. This is happening now. Look, Sork's just gonna put his hands in the air.
The Kenku have very broken speech just because they're mimicking like bits and pieces of what they've heard. One of them yells out, "What's due?" A third one looks over to him. "Tie up. Back room. With pretty boy." The final one, with like this really rough, gravelly voice. "Xanathar sends his regards."
Who's Xanathar?
Do you do anything to oppose this?
Nope. I have 1 HP and literally nothing else. I can't do anything.
All right, in that case, over the next 10 minutes or so, you and the rest of the party are restrained. They do take time to treat the wounds on the rest of the party. You can overhear one of them saying, "Better alive than dead. Worth more."
I mean, that's nice of them, I guess.
So everyone but Andrew, you're stabilized but unconscious.
Cool. I'm gonna guess they take our weapons too.
Oh yeah, they aren't leaving you armed.
Okay.
And they take you all up to the second floor individually. Andrew,
Wait, Kevin,
I'm sorry?
this is kind of dumb, but you said I was a warlock. I'm a wizard.
I'm pretty sure I said wizard. I was talking about Andrew when I said warlock.
Oof, my bad.
Yeah, you guys are individually sealed into 2 different offices. Andrew and Willow, your guys' character, ends up in one of them, and then Gavin and Blake, you guys are thrown into the other. Over the course of the next 50 or so minutes, Andrew, you try testing the bonds they left. They aren't going anywhere. The rest of you wake up to your arms bound behind your back and within a small office on the upper level of the warehouse.
Well, this is an unfortunate turn of events. Unfortunately, I think the thing that I was planning to do, now that this was a thing, is not gonna happen. I don't think I can do that for a little while.
I'm not gonna lie, this has derailed everything so hard. Oh god. The Kenku kind of just kicked your ass.
Yeah, it was kind of a surprise to me too. Also,
It kind of sort of rolled a little too high.
Maybe a little. Maybe a little. But let it not be said that I fudge rolls. Okay, how does the story go from here?
The story plays on in the background. You have to figure out how much of it to skip over recovering and doing death saves.
No, he said we're all stabilized.
Yeah, you guys are all stabilized now. Like
must
they
have been
treated your wounds while you were unconscious and restrained you before bringing you up to these offices.
They realize that, oh wait, they're here for this unrelated prisoner that was also already here.
Yeah, weirdly enough, by the way, you don't see him in either one of the rooms. Like, of course, you guys don't know that the other people are. Andrew, Will, there's no one else in your room. Blake, Gavin, there's no one else in your room.
Kevin,
Yes.
how big is the room Andrew and I are in?
It's about 10 feet to a side, like 10-foot square.
It's a 5x5 at best.
God fucking damn it. Okay.
Okay.
It's
Well,
only
quick
slightly
question.
larger than a broom closet.
Quick question.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a spellcasting focus still?
I
Well, I
don't
guess
know.
That depends. Give me a sec while I check our character sheet to see what it would be. Because depending on what it is, the Kenku might not have known to take it.
My inventory is empty.
Why is Willow's inventory empty as well?
Oh, it's not empty. I'm just making sure that everything's marked as empty.
Yeah, give me a sec.
Would I still have my prayer book?
Go to builder. Prayer book? Yeah, they'd probably leave the prayer book with you.
Alright, so I'm gonna equip my mace, my chainmail, and my shield, and crossbow bolts because they took all of my shit. But I still got a
Those
prayer book,
bastards.
which means I still got cantrips.
Yes, there are rats in the room as well, by the way. In fact, Andrew was kind of
sweet,
sitting on one.
friends.
Seems like the place is somewhat infested with them. You can hear squeaking within the rooms you're in, as well as outside of the room you're in, just beyond the door that they had locked behind them.
This might be a good time to be a druid.
Or have any form of animal handling, which I have.
I don't.
I mean, I got
don't
full
think.
agree to it.
Yeah, at the moment you guys are basically in a like 10 by 10 room with a locked door. Andrew and Willow, you guys are actually lucky enough to have a window next to you. Beyond that, the only contents you can see are various pieces of paperwork, quills, ink pots that have been depleted of their ink. Just a lot of like junk from the offices around them. It seems like these were mainly used as like storage closets.
Anything that could be potentially sharp
You can
or has the potential to become sharp.
Oh, I mean, like I said, Andrew and Willow, you guys are lucky enough to be in a room that has a window in it. You could smash that, use one of the glass shards. Aside from that, roll investigation.
Yeah, but that would make
Speak
it
for
sound.
yourself. Speak for yourself. This is a pitch black. I can see nothing.
Yeah, that's fair. I forgot that Blake doesn't... Blake is not lucky enough to be locked up with the person that has the torch, and he doesn't...
Ah,
God, you guys are rolling like shit tonight.
I literally, on this screen, I can see my name. That's it.
I can't even see anything.
Blake is blind.
Zoom out,
Gavin,
Gavin, we're on the-
Gavin, you might have to zoom out. You should be able to see.
No, okay. I see it now. We were just somewhere completely different on the board.
Yep.
Yeah, because you guys
And
got
also-
captured.
Yeah.
I'll say, for the sake of the story, I'm gonna say you still find something you can use to get out of the like rope. It just takes you a longer time than you would expect.
I look over at fucking Valkyrie. Right. Can you still cast magic? Because they took my stuff. I can't cast anything right
Shit,
now.
can I?
So, do you remember what your spell casting focus was? Was it a rod, a crystal, an orb?
A necklace.
No, I have no clue.
Give me a second, I can check. Go to builder. No, go to builder. There we go. For some reason, you don't have any inventory. You only got spells and skills.
Quick, Willow, just make it up.
I mean, at this point, you might have to, because for some reason the builder isn't working correctly. Oh, also, you should be at 1 HP. Same with everyone else. Once you're stabilized, you're back to 1 HP.
Yeah, for some reason, pressing the stabilize button just takes you to 0.
Yeah.
Yeah, because stabilize doesn't mean you wake up. You have to rest an extra hour to get that 1 hit point back. I think I remember you saying that it was a crystal, Willow. So I'm gonna say that the Kenku probably wouldn't have. Sorry?
I didn't say shit because I wasn't even aware of it being a thing.
Fair enough. Like I said, I think
just go to the component pouch.
I suppose
Page unresponsive.
the best way to do this is just ask what spellcasting focus would you like?
I guess I'll go with the crystal.
All right. In that case, like I said, they would not have taken it, so you do still have your spellcasting focus.
Sweet.
I look at her. How much you got left in the tank? He's essentially asking like how many spell slots you got left.
Oh shit, okay. Give me a second, I had to reload roll 20.
To my knowledge, Willow hasn't cast any spells yet, so no spells that require a spell slot.
Yeah,
I
so
was
she
gonna
did.
say, I used a cantrip, I think, and that was it.
Yeah, so she should be full on spell slots.
So 2. Okay. I look at her and go, "You're gonna be the heavy hitter for a little bit." Now then, let's see if I can remember how to finagle a door without breaking it in.
With what tools?
That's the question. I might have to just make some.
I exit the builder now.
So I'm gonna step over to the door,
All right.
and I'm gonna try and quietly see if I can open it.
So the door, which is over here next to Valkyrie, or actually no, it's behind the stream view. Never mind. The door does appear to be locked.
Okay. And I'm gonna guess it's a lock from the outside, not the inside, because there are people who make stuff like that, I guess.
Yep.
Where are we from the window? Like, is this the window up here?
Yeah, that's the window up there next to the rat.
I'm gonna look out the window.
All right. You see the city street below you. Rain still pattering down. The moon is now high in the sky. It seems like quite some time has passed since you have been captured. You see, as you're looking along the street, the shining silver armor of a member of the town watch marching by under torchlight.
Can I unlock the window?
So windows back in like medieval times weren't that advanced. If they were glass, most of the time they were just like a pane set into the wall. There's
Right.
no opening them.
Okay, I look at Willow and go, all right, brace the door. We're doing this the hard way. By that, I mean just throw a bunch of shit in front of it. I'm going to...
Oh, yes, stack the papers high.
Yes, as Willow looks around at the piles of paperwork, quills, and depleted ink pots to build a barricade out of.
I would assume there would be like a fucking desk or something.
You guys are in like a storage closet.
Okay.
I'm the one
I
I can't see it.
guys, let me speak. I look at Andrew and say, "You cannot possibly be serious."
Look, it's either you hold the door closed when the Kenkus are about to come marching in, or you have a better idea, because there's a town guard right outside, and I have a bunch of ink pots that I can throw at him.
All right, I move to stand in front of the door.
All right. I grab a
Jesus.
couple things of ink pots, and I'm going to punch this fucking window out as hard as I can.
Right? Roll just like an attack roll, I guess. Unarmed attack.
Is that gonna hurt you?
I don't even have an unarmed attack.
If you don't have like monk, like unarmed attack,
15 to hit, and it does 2 damage if it does.
yep. So 2 damage to the glass. You wind back, slam your fist into the glass, and it leaves like a spider web of cracks. It's not broken yet, but you can tell maybe 1 or 2 more good punches, and it will break out.
Whack!
The second one, you aim a little wide and you end up hitting the stonework. And you have to like recoil back, like, ah, god damn it.
Take 1 point of damage for breaking
Whack.
your hand.
One more hit in the glass. You can see the spider webs actually expand even further. You can actually see like a small hole in the center. One more hit will do it.
Whack!
And finally, you break the pane out of the wall. The sound of shattering glass echoes throughout the alleyway. You can almost immediately hear the rain noise get louder, as well as the sound of the armor of the guard suddenly clank. Hey, what was that?
Can I
grab the ink pots and I start just fucking throwing them.
Can I roll investigation to figure out what the hell is happening outside
Yeah,
of my
you guys,
dark cubby?
you guys can hear through the wall the sound of bang, bang, ah, fuck, bang.
Like, I want to actually hear the rest of the building and what's going on outside.
Okay, as far as like the rest of the building outside is concerned,
Will that be investigate or just perception?
perception.
Okay, where's...
All right, you can hear off in the distance 4 sets of small footsteps, making their way up the stairs.
Lovely. I am going to, I'm just going to start reciting prayers to Talos from memory while holding my prayer book open. Completely
Alright.
unrelated. Ray of Frost, somebody.
What are you ray of frosting?
I'm not. I'm holding that ready for if I see a Kenku on the other side of that damn door.
Fair enough. Not that you can really see anything, but sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I'm pelting those fucking guards with the ink pots. Hey, over here!
Roll in like an improvised weapon, like what improvised ranged attack.
I think that's literally just roll a d20 plus dex.
Yep,
I think.
Just roll dex.
D20 plus dex.
Great. 13.
I'll say you don't hit the guards, but you land close enough to them that they do notice. Boy, what's this about?
My friends and I, we're being held against our will.
That right?
There's a
I just
pile of corpses down below.
I just look at Andrew funny when he says friends.
If I had to describe it in a single word, it would be cadaverific.
Cadaver. Hold tight. I'll get the members of the watch. I'm not even gonna have you roll
I don't think you
persuasion.
understand. We're about to get jumped by Kenku.
I will get them as fast as I can.
Please, we're going to literally die.
We don't know that, okay? Because they said we're more valuable alive.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but we're causing issues.
I will say, as this is happening, Blake, your character hears the Kenku like starting to rattle around with keys. They stop for a second, and you can hear Andrew's like Andrew talking to the guard through the wall. You can hear the Kenku shift around a little bit, and suddenly very rapid footsteps away from the wall.
Oh, good. Lovely.
Hey,
I'm
Willie, you
going
wanted
to
to cast.
unready my Ray of Frost.
You wanted to cast Scorching Ray, right?
Burning hands.
The minute they open that fucking door.
I was thinking fog cloud if they came in.
Yeah,
The
then you wouldn't be able to
Yeah.
see either.
The footprints are getting further away, by the way, Blake. And you can
Okay.
hear very faintly off in the distance the grating sound of metal on metal. Brief pause as you hear more footsteps, and then again the sound of metal on metal.
Wait, hold on a second though, because burning hands is not one of my prepared spells. Can
Never
I?
Don't worry about it.
All right, about a minute or two
Hey.
passes without incident.
While that is happening, I'm going to look out the window and see if there is a ledge that I could possibly stand on.
It's just about a sheer drop. Like there's like a small fire escape from the office that reduces your fall from a good 20 or so feet to maybe 10. But that
Oh, so I would still die. Got it.
that's about the best you're getting.
I like how no one's asked if Zorad wanted to do anything.
Well, Zora needs to speak up.
Well, Zorad can't speak up because everyone else is speaking.
Well, what do you want to do, bud?
Well, for one, I can't really see anything. Like, I see my character, but yet, besides that, I can't see anything else.
Yeah, that's on purpose. You're essentially locked in a closet. There's a reason you can't see anything else.
Oh, so locked in a closet, okay. So, can
Actually-
anyone else see us in here besides me and Blake, or?
It's just you and Blake and a rat in that room, and you can hear the other two through the wall. But that's it.
I'm going to inform Zorad that the Kenku have left due to the noise that the others are bringing up. If he can find the door, go ahead and bring it down.
Well, I'm wondering if Roll20 might just not like me doing my dumb idiot strength build, so I'm going to try doing something else while hiding in a dark room where no one can see me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
That's what I
going
want to hear. Random shuffling in the darkness that I can't.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
going to stealth.
I think I might like to cast shield. So like
reaction.
you know,
Nope.
yeah.
Well,
So Like if Andrew and I get attacked
Roll 20
while
just does not like
taking
me.
out, I will be fine. Maybe.
Shield isn't a prep spell, sadly.
Yeah, it's sort of just on reaction when you get hit by an attack.
It's a react and burn your slot.
Roll 20 just does not like me.
I don't
Not
think it
tonight.
likes us right now.
But anyway, continuing on, it's about 5 minutes or so until you hear more noises outside. The loud sound of metal boots marching into the warehouse. You can actually hear one of the guards down below. My God. Another one, seemingly a younger one. You can hear him vomit at the sight of what's in the warehouse. You can hear the metal boots marching out all around the warehouse, just making sure it's secure. One of them stops just outside the room you're in. Captain, I think we found him.
Oh, thank God.
The door does unlock as I need to go to the lighting section and unlock it.
I like how we're all on death's door, drenched in our own blood when this is happening.
But yeah, a member of the city watch unlocks the door for the three of you, or the four of you. Bad warning.
I will never look at birds the same ever again. I say as the guard opens the door.
Give me a second. I need to go through, delete a lot of things, because for some reason the automatic lighting in this was kind of sucks. Because it makes doors, solid. Alright, but anyway. Let's pull the stream view out here. You guys are now able to move around, by the way. Should be able to move through that door.
Yeah. I want to grab the stream view again.
Yep. Alright.
This is the second worst night I've had in a long time.
I can't imagine what the first would be. As you can see, a somewhat grizzled veteran of the City Watch walk up to your group.
I am going to immediately pipe up with describing everything I heard. The Kenku coming up the stairs, approaching the door, and then leaving when they heard Andrew contact the guards, as well as suggesting that the heavy metal grating sounds suggest a back exit, or maybe even a hidden one inside the warehouse itself.
The head of the guard here, who introduces himself to the rest of you as Captain Hyastus Daggett, looks at you. If I had to guess, probably took the sewers. It's where a lot of Xanathar's cronies like to hang out.
Seems like that might be where they belong.
Wow!
Too true, young lady.
Willow coming out of the fucking corner with a fucking steel chair.
They've been doing a lot of trouble lately. Getting into a lot of mischief, making a headache for us all.
This goes a little bit above mischief.
Well, way I see it, if the Zents and Xanathar want to be at each other's throat, let them kill each other. At least one of the gangs will go down, and that makes our job easier.
Until the power vacuum is filled, that is.
One problem at a time, mate.
Fair.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
I suspect
In truth, we have been tracking...
there'll be a lot of things
Alright, look,
on fire at the end of this.
In truth, we've actually been tracking this lot. The Kenku you mentioned. Yeah, we have suspicions that they kidnapped someone pretty important.
Yeah, I'm starting to think so too. Considering how we were looking for a man named, I believe, Flawn is his name. Floon.
Floon. What?
I wrote it down in the notes.
I can't say I know the name. No, the
Yeah,
person we're
you
looking
Wrote
for.
down the sarcastic one, not the real one.
No, the person we're looking for is of noble blood. And you can actually hear from downstairs. Captain, we've got another.
Oh, joy.
I suspect your noble has been found.
One can
Or
hope.
someone who looks like one.
Or someone who looks like one, which is unfortunate.
I need my things back.
About that, we actually found some rough hemp sack here. Seems like they were planning to ship them back to the Xanathar's guild, but never got the chance to. So they ran away. I don't think they had a chance to grab their spoils of war. He tosses
Cool.
like a canvas bag at you. It has all of you guys' gear in it.
Hooray.
One hand, a canvas bag with a suit of chainmail, various weapons, and a couple of shields.
Yes.
Hell!
God damn! I look at the guard. What is your training regimen, man?
I've been at this a long time.
Let's see,
Man, maybe I need to get on that. Jesus.
60, 67, 73.
If you'll excuse me, I have a problem to deal with down below. If you lot are okay to follow.
74 pounds from my inventory alone. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, he
built like a
tosses
brick
it
shit
at Sorik, and immediately you have to take like a few steps back. You almost fall over into the same room you were just in, grabbing the bag. Alright.
Now I see why Dad never said to never fuck with the guards.
Like I said, I got business downstairs if you want to follow.
Yep. On the way.
I'm going to re-equip my stuff as I'm heading down.
Yeah, I assumed that everyone was re-equipping their stuff as they headed down.
No, they're
Yeah.
leaving it in Sorik's hands. Please, someone, take your things.
I just grabbed the bag from you.
One-handed.
Thank you. Actually, I think you and I, unironically, have the same strength.
Probably.
Alright. So, going back downstairs, you can see rubbing his wrist, apparently trying to get feeling back into his hands after having them bound for so long, is a young red-headed human with somewhat regal bearing to him. When he speaks, it's a voice like silk. Well then, gentlemen, I thank you for your service. Staggett, it's good to see you again, my friend. Sorry it took so long, Rainer.
I can't.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all assembled, this is Rainer Neverember. AKA the person we were trying to find when you, well, basically brought us to him.
Okay.
Alright.
Looks like we made your job easier.
Indeed. Now then, and he turns to Raynor. Why the hells were you wrapped up in both the Zent and Xanathar? The fuck did they want with you? To which Raynor responds, from what I gathered, the Zentarim, they believe my father... I don't know the full story. They believe he made off with a lot of gold from the city. Embezzled it while he was the open lord. Apparently it's hidden somewhere in the city. They thought I knew where it was. Come to think of it, there was someone else that they kidnapped. He looked a lot like me. I'm worried about the man.
That's who we're looking for.
Well, then that has got to be the shittiest case of doppelgangers I have ever seen. Have you ever mentioned your friend has terrible luck?
Unfortunately, it seems.
From what we've heard.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Every time somebody mentions friends, my character just kind of scoffs.
Now I know.
Why, Ed
No.
Jordan,
No.
adults are talking.
Rainer, you mentioned the Zent. Thought your father embezzled it. From what I could see, all the Zent are dead, so where's the other one? Well, I don't rightly know, if I'm being honest. They locked me in that back chamber before taking him away somewhere else. Not sure where, but I did hear that same sound of metal on metal.
And they're in the sewers.
Whoa. Oh, this is all horrifying, and I'm going to need therapy.
I think you need a lot more than therapy, but
Yes, but I can't afford anything else.
Alright. Just so you lot don't get in any more trouble, he looks at each of you and gives you 1 gold piece in turn. Enough for lodging, food, drinks for the night. Try to get home safe, please. I don't want to be rescuing your ass again. Consider it payment for helping me find my friend here.
I just look at him confused,
Later,
thinking I don't even have a home.
I don't know where my home is.
Well, then get a room at a tavern for all I care. Just go somewhere that's not here.
Wait, hold on a second. I start fucking ruffling through my little satchel filled with letters. So I'm like, what was your name again? I think I've got something in here for you. This is, don't worry, you don't gotta pay me for this. This is just a little side thing.
Courier, right? He is the
Unfortunate.
Staggett. Could also be under the name Captain Staggett.
Ah, here it is. For you.
He grabs the letter, cracks the seal on
Covered
it.
in my own blood.
Covered in your own blood. Cracks the seal on it, opens it up, just reads it out a little bit. Hey, Sergeant Silverall. And you see one of the younger members of the guard. Yes? We need to send a platoon out to Phandalin. Right away. Thank you, courier. I wasn't aware that you are now offering mercenary services, but seems you've done me a number of services today.
I just like to help people however I can.
Yes, well, maybe not meddle in any more criminal affairs. Leave this business to the City Watch, alright?
I can't make that promise, unfortunately.
Well, at the
By
very
chance,
least...
were any of the City Watch watching us grab our things out of the bag?
They would have, like, watched you re-equip all of your items, yeah. Because, like,
Would they
their
have
captain was
seen me
marching
take-
with them.
Because you said the Kenkus took everything off of us, right?
Armor, weapons, anything that could be used to, like, fight, yeah.
Oh, okay. So other positions would have still been on us.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if they would have taken my my insignia of rank.
No, they would have left that with you. Same as, like, Willow's crystal.
Okay.
Pretty fuck.
All right, listen. If you really want to still be chasing these assholes, at least keep the blood off the streets, all right?
I mean, that was the plan until they decided they wanted my blood. So,
Well, the way I see it, you broke into this place. Same as them, but still, you were looking for a fight.
We just followed this one. He smelled blood.
I'm assuming you're pointing to Blake.
Yep.
Right. Well, you smell blood again. Come get a member of the City Watch. We're here to protect you, alright? Can't do our job if you go and get yourselves killed.
we'll try.
Alright then. Move along then.
As I then proceed to be like, okay, I think it's time for naps.
As you all stumble out of the
Time to go.
warehouse.
I am bleeding everywhere. I'm tired. I'm out of spell slots and options. I'm going home.
I can't see.
Still don't know where home is.
We're going to an inn.
Oh
The
my god.
alternative is the orphanage where I was trained. God, that's depressing.
Mother Agatha would have been incredibly disappointed by your alcoholism.
That's why I
you wanna
couldn't
get
move because someone else was trying to move me.
Yeah. Alright, anyway.
Well, have you ever seen a nun get their hands on communion wine?
So you guys are going to go take a long rest somewhere?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, where are you heading? There's a couple of different taverns in town. You guys have been already to the Yawning Portal Tavern, of course. You guys have also
So we
been
need to go to a tavern that Blake isn't banned at.
In that case, that limits your options to two. The Yawning Portal and the Skewered Dragon.
Okay, we're going to the Yawning Portal. Because if
Yeah.
it's pure dragon, I think I'm gonna get fucking shanked or catch something.
Alright. As I bring everyone back over to this map. You guys remember this map?
Yep, and we're sitting around the same table that it happened.
And it's just the exact same day. I approached the barkeep. I need a room.
Sure. Just what the fuck happened to you lot?
Make that multiple rooms.
He was like, you were gone for 20 minutes.
It's just a few scratches, nothing to worry about.
As you're actively bleeding from your trachea.
I saw you lot leave like 4 hours ago, right? What happened?
Kenku assassins. Can't recommend. Also, I'm gonna put another gold piece down. That there should be. I'm
Start
trying
on
to
your
remember.
tab.
No, I've already covered my tab. I've covered my tab +1.
That would be 10 drinks. If that's what you're
Exactly.
trying to.
A gold piece plus the 2 extra silver because my tab at this place was 8, and I gave him a gold piece.
Yeah, let me remove everyone who actually wouldn't be here, but there are quite a few that are still here. Just drinking away the night, enjoying each other's company, and having a lot calmer of a night than you lot just had.
And they're like, oh, we're having such a good night. They look over. Oh my god.
We just saw these assholes face down a troll. What happened?
I look at the barkeep and look at him and go, have you ever wondered what a literal pool of blood looks like? Deep enough that you can probably swim in it?
You think I haven't gone down that pit myself? No, I know what blood looks like. I know what my own
has
blood
been my
looks
night.
like. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, friend.
So many dead bodies.
I think you'll find the yawning portal's beds are second to none.
Good, I'm glad. Much for a room. I'm going to go to sleep.
Gold piece each, but it's a double, so.
I hand him a gold piece.
All right. Enjoy yourself. There's breakfast in the morning if you're interested, by the way.
Okay, where's
2 silver a plate.
Inventory. I am always interested in breakfast.
I just wanna say that, like, in moments of idleness, I'm like clearly deep in thought.
The lights are on, but nobody is home. She is not answering the door.
I'm going upstairs and off to my fucking room. And
As you walk, you
Are
can
we sharing
see.
rooms or are
one
we all
person
getting
gets
our
to
own
share a room with me.
Yeah, because it's 1 gold for a room, but the room can house 2. So.
I guess the
Two
question is, who do you want a room with?
I will not be sharing. I will just pay for my own room.
All right.
Oh, do you want to share with?
I'm an
cleric or
edgelord. I don't have
I'm an
friends.
edgelord.
Oh God.
Please
So
make that what you do for the short, Kevin. I'm begging you.
yeah.
Actually, I feel like I know where Blake's gonna pass out. He's probably gonna pass out on the stage.
Yeah, so it's gonna end up as Andrew and Gavin share a room. Willow gets a room to herself, and Blake is basically in the tap house.
I'm passed out on the staircase over here leading to the portal.
Wait, like Caleb on New Year's Eve a couple years ago?
Oh god.
Yeah. I forgot about that.
He's
That
just
was a-
singing 99 bottles of beer on the side of the well. 99 bottles of beer on the
Actively
wall.
vomiting
99
into it.
bottles of beer. Take one down, pass it around. Ah!
Falls in, gets backhanded by a troll, comes back out, lands back on the fucking platform.
98 bottles of beer on the wall.
Everyone else is watching in fear. How?
Oh. See, I'll say this much. If you guys want, you guys can go ahead and take a long rest. Mark that on your sheets. The tavern
Right.
itself is safe. There's no real risk of anything happening here. I will say though, as you guys pass by Volo on your way to your rooms, he like swivels around in his chair as he's talking to a somewhat normal looking fellow, but they just seem to be having a good rapport going. Oh, so how? Oh my goodness. I take it that your investigation has not been going well.
The friend's been
We found the
taken,
building
like,
he was being
Kenku.
held in. He has since been moved. However, everybody else in the building was dead when we arrived.
Or no.
Oh
Sitting in a
dear.
corner.
Well,
Blood.
then.
Question.
Up to our imagine the bloody footprints we just tracked in.
No, the
That was
rain.
all
The
the
rain
rain
would have
outside,
washed them off.
then.
The rain washed them off.
The rain, yeah, damn it.
I look at Volvo and go, look, that puddle of blood was
They
enough
drowned
for
a
me
man
to
in
swim
it.
in.
All right, Willow, what were you trying to say?
What boxes do I check for the long rest?
Oh, here.
It's literally just long rest.
I think it's just the bottom one.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, which, Blake, it looks like you still need to mark it as well.
Yep.
You have exactly 6 HP. Jesus Christ. Right.
Yeah, no, that first round nearly knocked out Andrew, nearly knocked out Gavin because he was already on half HP. Did knock out Willow, did knock out Blake.
It almost killed Willow. Double max H. It's if you go negative.
So
to this
the
equal
attack
amount of
that
HP.
5 more. I don't think it could have killed her in a single attack because the max damage it could do is 9.
It would have been damn close.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just holy shit, guys.
That was rough.
The cost for the night.
For you, like 1 gold to pay for the drinks, but then you don't really have to pay for a room because you kind of just fall asleep on a table.
I was planning on paying the 2, but sure, I'll do that. It'll be cheaper.
We'll say like in character joke, like you essentially paid for the room, but you're sleeping on
Okay,
the
in character
table.
joke. All right.
Yeah. But yeah, anyway,
All
you guys sleep through the night. The soft pattering of rain on the rooftops, lulling you into what little sleep you can get after the harrowing experience you just had fighting against what you now know to be the Xanathar's Guild. Morning comes, sunlight peeking through clouds in the distance, lighting up the individual chambers you find yourselves in. Andrew, of course, sharing a room with Gavin, both of you rising with the sun. Willow, you in your room alone. And Blake, you are not awoken by the sun, but rather by the sound of customers coming in for morning breakfast.
I now spend 2 silver on breakfast.
Night.
Breakfast is the most important bit of the day.
And I will say, the breakfast that they are serving is some of the better fare you've had in a while. You're used to travel rations, dried meats, dried fruits, stuff like that. Stuff that lasts on the road just because of your vocation as a courier. But this is the first good meal, like good home-cooked warm meal you've had in a long time, and it hits just the right spot.
God damn, this almost makes up for almost dying last night.
Glad to hear it.
Please, can we
What
not
is
make
it?
this a common occurrence?
What
It's
is it
going
like?
to be.
Go ahead, Willow.
What is it like for me?
It's tough to explain. It tastes familiar. It's like tip of your tongue. You know you've experienced it before, but you can't remember the context behind it. It seems like in whatever memories you had previously, you were a frequenter of this tavern. It does have like a very familiar taste to it.
All right, so I just, because it tastes familiar, but I can't figure it out, I just have a quizzical expression on my face.
All right. Hey, lass. Something wrong with breakfast?
Oh, no, it's just, it tastes familiar, but I can't put my finger on how that could be.
I'm gonna have Dernan roll something real quick. So it'd be this one. Okay. He gives you like a quick once-over. Huh. Well, as long as the cooking's still good. I think you'd break poor Bonnie's heart if you told her you didn't like your breakfast. Ain't that right, Bonnie? And you can see a female human look over and just like nod her head enthusiastically as she's preparing more plates of food.
You see, I come over to the table to order food. I hand him 4 silver, make it double.
Ah, Big Eater. Coming right up, sir. And again, it is a very, like, hearty meal for you. It is, like, bacon and sausage mixed with eggs on toast. It is very filling. It feels like it was almost custom made for the farmers of the area who this would be like their one meal for the day until they were done with the harvest, so they needed it to last them.
You just sees my guy crying while eating it.
Damn. Didn't realize it was that good. Let me know if you want any more, big guy.
I let him know for the past 20 years I've just been eating military rations.
It certainly could have been worse.
There's
Your
no
sense of
historical
taste
record
must
of
be
my
gone.
character ever ingesting anything other than alcohol.
I'm slowly realizing that Blake's character is just the demo man if he never found explosives.
Dude, Blake,
Yeah.
you're like in Monster Hunter, where instead of putting like meat and fish and veggies on your plate, you just load up on ales and you just go into fights with effects, but nothing to boost your health or stamina.
Alright, anyway.
Like, why is that guy glowing with 3 different elements? Why is his ribs visible?
Why does he do so much damage?
Breakfast eventually comes to an end as a lot of the commoners start to filter out of the door, returning to their farms or other places of business to start their day. And with a glance, Volo, who is still in the tavern, looks at you lot, almost as to say, aren't you going to follow them?
Yeah.
I just stare at him while still stuffing food in my mouth.
He gives like an amused chuckle and then returns to a conversation he's still having with a somewhat plain-looking human opposite him.
All right, let's go.
I'm not done eating yet.
You can eat on the way. You've
Hey,
already
look,
eaten
food
enough
with
for
me.
4 people.
Yeah, as you can see, everyone else's plate is like the standard dish. His almost looks like a trough.
If you don't slow down, you may eat this man out of house and home.
What do you mean? He's paying for the food.
Well, you know, resources are still.
Yeah,
Not
the lass is right. We're getting into the fall months. Winter's
And
coming in.
sword
We're not gonna have crops forever. So
Yeah.
best to enjoy it while
First
you can.
meal in 20 years. Let me enjoy this.
I'm back behind the bar now.
Fine.
And over here. And over there.
Where the fuck are you going,
I am
Andrew? Stop.
flying around. Speaking of sound, got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
Anyway, if you guys don't have anything else you want to do at the tavern,
I think I'm good to go.
I am
And
levitating.
Blake went into the pit.
Yeah,
all right, give me a sec. Let me go get Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Here we go.
We're skipping 3 story arcs here to going straight to this one.
All right, but as the day begins, you briefly go over what you know. The Floon is still missing, kidnapped by what appears to be the Xanathar Guild. They retreated into the sewers somewhere beneath the city. The only entrance you know of in the dock ward beneath one of the warehouses, the one you had recently been captured in.
Which means they've probably set up a trap.
It's the only path you currently know of. There may be others in the sewers, but you aren't sure which.
Does anybody here have anything for detecting? Does anybody have anything for detecting traps or
Other than
really high
investigation,
investigation?
I mean, I have a +5 to investigation, so
Willer, what's your intelligence?
Willow?
A good sec.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure we didn't lose you.
No, I'm still here.
Intelligence is a 14, so +2.
Unfortunately for you guys. Okay.
Okay. So her investigation is probably going to be the same as mine, unless she took proficiency.
Her investigation is a 12.
holy shit.
Plus 12?
Or not +12, like passive investigation is 12. So she has a +2.
Okay,
Oh.
so you and I have the same.
My passive
Okay.
15, my plus is a +5.
To
Yes.
investigation? God damn!
I must ask, what motive could they possibly have for capturing such a simple fool?
He looks
Oh, I thought
like
it was
a
an
more
old man.
wealthy fool. Mistaken identity.
Yes, from what you remember, Volo had mentioned that Floon looked very similar to someone of noble blood. You can only assume that he was referring to Raynar, which you had met last night.
Hmm. He's a bastard child.
It's a hell of a
Could be
conclusion.
twin split at birth.
Or someone that just looks really good and just very unlucky.
I'm
That
more leaning
too.
towards that second one. All right, back we go
Yep. To the sewers!
to the scene of the crime, and hopefully
Yeet.
there's a little less blood involved.
Jesus.
Oh, there's gonna be so much blood involved. It's not even funny.
Yeah, it's us. There's gonna be blood.
I so look forward to trudging through waste.
All right, so you guys have two choices here. Either you can use the entrance that you know of, which is one of the sewer grates in the warehouse you came from, or you can try and find a new entrance.
I mean,
Yeah,
if we go
We might as
through,
well go for the one that we know.
if we go through the warehouse, we can try to retrace their steps.
Exactly.
All right.
I'm going to throw on a pair of wading boots that I definitely have because I live out in the middle of fucking nowhere and I have to go trudging through swamps and shit anyway.
All right, give me just one moment while I get things set up for a new map.
Blake, is your max HP only 8?
Yes.
Did you not put anything into Constitution?
Yes, I was hoping to rely on my AC, which did not work.
I mean, you need Constitution for concentration, man.
I wasn't planning on concentrating anything.
You can get heat metal. It's one of the best DPS spells in the game.
True.
If you can use it right.
But I also have inflict wounds.
Need to fix this part. So that represents Zorad. Nameplate and then HP save changes. And then we need to do the same for Blake. Why can I not get rid of this token? Why is Gavin eternal?
Don't question
shooting.
it.
Okay, we
Like I'm
have.
sending you something.
I think I'm lagging. Give me a sec, guys. I tried dragging some tokens around and they just started duplicating. Okay, now I'm joined as a. Why am I joined as a player?
Who knows?
Technical difficulties, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies.
Comes with the territory.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Would that be something you would be interested in, Blake?
Moment.
Because I know we talked about another game that was like this, but
Oh, my caps lock is on. It signed me into the account I use to like watch the perspective of the viewers.
One moment, Gavin.
Okay, there we go. Apologies for the delay, ladies and gentlemen.
Sorry for the awkward cut in the middle of the video.
No, I'm not cutting it. I'm just gonna say sorry for that taking so long.
Okay, fine.
All right, and then
But now you might have to cut out the talk about cutting things out.
nah, we're just gonna let it rock. All right, and then we need one of you. And now we can copy paste you into as soon as I can find it. Here we go. All right, so if you guys are using the entrance you already know of, I'm gonna have you guys go ahead and pick a marching order as you pop open the manhole cover that you know is within the place itself, which let me go ahead and change music as well. This is not very good for what we have.
Just hear tavern music while we're going into the sewer.
Build. They have a tavern down here.
That's kind of a shitty place for a tavern, literally.
It was supposed to be a Skyrim's reference, but I kind of forgot what the tavern, well, the barkeep's name was.
All right, so you guys make your way back to the warehouse where you guys were captured, finding the simple grates covering up an entrance to the sewers. Down below, you can catch a whiff of this putrid stench. A stream of refuse flowing along the sewer tunnel you can see below you, leading in two different directions.
Well, this is my life now. I hop down in.
All right, so Andrew's going up first.
And then as soon as I go in, I'm going to go investigation mode. And
All
start
right.
looking at
I'm
everything.
going to investigate, and you're going to assist me.
Yeah, that works.
So
I
I'm going immediately
grimace.
behind him.
I grimace before going in after Blake.
All right, so is Blake in the lead, Andrew following him, or is Andrew in the lead, Blake following
And then
him?
poor Zorad.
The one person with dark vision is going to be at the back of the pack?
Yeah, covering our back.
Why?
Because we didn't.
because that's what they're choosing.
Because I literally am only like a level or two away from getting an Eldritch Invocation and thus the ability to have dark vision.
Okay.
I also, you know, have both a candle I can light, 10 of them actually, and B, a pouch of incense that I can use to keep the smell at bay.
It's just, you snooze, you lose. I was about to speak up as Blake was speaking up, so...
Ah, lovely.
Anyway, now I'm going to take the torch out from my pocket and then I'm going to fucking light that bitch with prestidigitation.
All right, I'm gonna
Yep.
make
So you're going to be
my-
emitting the same 30 feet of light. Which I am just getting the stream token prepared so that the people back home can watch, because I realized I fucked it up and I didn't actually give the token night vision. There we go.
All right,
Yep, so
Andrew, are you helping me investigate?
that means Andrew is
I
going to
will
be
assist.
emitting 30 feet of light. And then an additional 30 feet of light that is dim.
God damn, Blake.
Holy
25? Oh, that was a nat 20.
Nat 20 on investigation. All right. So, Blake, as you guys drop into the tunnel, you notice
I
beyond
go
the
blind from the stench.
kind of, but beyond the stench and the clouds of noxious fumes within this tunnel, you can see scratched into the walls just beyond the layers of caked on refuse are markings made in chalk. There's about a palm-sized circle made in yellow chalk with 10 equidistant spokes radiating out from its circumference. 20 feet ahead of you, you can see the same symbol marked, each one of them seeming to point to the next.
Can I roll perception?
Sure. Go ahead and roll perception.
God damn it.
The smell of all of the refuse and waste in the sewer just hits your nose all at once, and you try and make out something, but your sight is blocked by you just tearing up, and your hearing is blocked by just the sound of the
The
refuse
rushing of blood to
sloshing
your head to
against
try and figure out this headache.
that, and the sound of the waste sloshing against the sides of the sewers.
All right, well,
Jesus
I'm going to
Christ.
point out the chalk to everybody else so that everybody knows it's there.
Yep, and with Blake's help, you guys can all see the same symbols, about 20 feet apart each time. The first one is right here, and then the next one is around here. And it seems like they all point to each other, with the eye itself, like there's a small pupil in it. The pupil looks toward the next eye in the sequence.
So, we should break our plans now. Do we go in gung-ho, get our guy, get out? Or do we find the entrance, then come back and get the guards?
So maybe we shouldn't, like, announce ourselves like we did at the warehouse. You know, kicking in doors and shit and alerting everybody to our
the torch is
presence.
probably gonna do that.
The torch is probably going to light something on fire down here.
Yeah, it's probably gonna find a pocket of methane.
I mainly wanted to roll perception just to see if, like, we were gonna get ambushed or some shit.
Oh no, if you're like looking out for ambushes, that'd be passive perception.
God damn it.
Unfortunately, mine's only 13, so I cannot help you there much.
Okay, well, I'm learning.
Yeah, I believe no one's passive perception is above a 13.
No.
All right.
Which is why I like playing Druid, because passive perception's fucking nice.
Which I will go ahead and need to
No,
check this. All right.
Close, but it's 12.
We'll go ahead and change the music here. All right. Now I'm assuming you guys are following the path of the sketches.
Yeah.
Sure.
Why the fuck not?
Should we roll stealth now or later?
Probably now.
You're asking a barbarian to roll stealth after I've already tried doing it once.
Go
Don't worry,
ahead
I'm
and
wearing heavy
roll.
armor. I have disadvantage.
I've got 6.
Sure, why not?
Well,
Oh.
hey, working.
God damn! If only you weren't surrounded by people that were incompetent.
Zorad and the person at the back going into like solid snake mode. Meanwhile, the rest of you just start stomping through the waste.
Dun, dun,
People look back and be like, where does Zorak go?
How do you lose a guy that big?
Oh, actually, Willow did roll fairly well too. So the two in the back are the stealthiest. The two in the front are the loudest. If things go south, you two can just leave.
Hey, that worked.
That's the one with no armor.
Honestly, I'm
Yeah,
thinking
I
about
am
just leaving.
absolutely ready to do that.
Quick, go get guards. Avenge us as I fall face first to a turd.
I'll just fucking run and save myself. I won't worry about you guys.
I'm gonna check the way for traps.
All right, go ahead and roll investigation.
Or do we want Blake to do that?
I thought that's what the first roll was for. Actually, yeah, no, we should probably do that separate.
Yeah, I will assist you, Blake, if you would just want to roll that.
Yeah.
Sweet, sweet thing.
No, just for that. That one.
Purposely fail.
All right, so
God
20
damn, I
on
remember
investigation. As you walk down the long sewer path, you eventually reach a large junction in the sewers. Here, you don't see any traps per se, but you do see arrow slits in two of the walls, and you can hear what sounds to be snoring from within both of them.
That's comforting.
I'm gonna let one of the ones with an actual stealth score go and check on that.
Are you sure we're following you?
I know you're not, however.
I was gonna let fucking Zorad go in because he actually has dark vision.
However, I will say,
Valkyrie
I
stay behind.
I just checked the DC on the stealth check to get by these things without waking them up. The DC was 9, and 2 of you fuckers failed it.
Jesus Christ.
So, yeah, as you were like approaching these arrow slits and you can hear the snoring, suddenly Andrew slips on like a puddle that he couldn't see coming. Because again, no dark vision. Like he just slides forward into the water, makes a large splash noise, and you
That's
hear
not
the
going out.
snoring stop.
Oh, fuck. Keep going.
I slowly turn to Sorrel. Maybe we should I turn around.
You turn around right as the first arrow slams into the wall next to you.
Yep, time to go. See you later.
How are you
Blind
guys
fire and
feeling
Eldritch
it?
blast behind me?
We fail everything important and then you get a nat 20 on the things that don't fucking matter.
Yes. I'm going to blind fire an Eldritch blast behind me and hope it hits somebody.
Roll to hit disadvantage because you're basically targeting darkness. Because your torch only goes out for 60 feet, and you're basically targeting an area 120 feet out, so.
Yep. Okay, so I rolled twice just because I don't know how to do advantage and disadvantage on here. That is an 8.
You pull your sword out and point it back down toward the corridor you just came from. The rest of you see this like shadowy energy coalesce around the blade itself and shoot out down the corridor. You hear it impact stone. Nothing else beyond that.
Okay, let's hope that scared them off.
Here's some guidance. So my response to that.
It doesn't. Why have you been casting that on us in the first place, you fool? We could have passed so many more checks.
Because I just now realized I had it.
You fool!
Actually, no, it's correct. We long rested, and it gave me the chance, and it gave me permission to switch around my cantrips.
Oh my fucking god.
I just spit all over my fucking keyboard.
I think my roommates can hear me. I have both my headphones on. I couldn't hear you. What'd you say?
Somehow
I have some water.
My brain is dying.
Somehow Gavin is taking active psychological damage from the character with +3 intelligence.
I'm sorry, but like my friends are being dumbasses and it's entertaining.
You had this spell the entire goddamn time we've been down here.
Yep.
We could have actually passed a check for once in our fucking
I
lives.
literally just checked my spells to see what I should blind fire, and I saw that oh yeah, I did grab this, didn't I?
I feel like the spells I have prepared are useless in the situations we've been in.
Oh.
So how I've always prepared spells is I have a combat spell at every level of cast, and then I will have a utility spell at every level, just because they're just to spread them out. I usually kind of lean towards combat though, just because you get into it so much.
This is just a comedy of failures. All right, so
Hey, I said before I was just gonna fuck around and find out.
yeah, that's definitely happened.
We are now in the find out phase.
I don't think we wanted to be. Okay.
God damn it.
Are you guys just leaving the sewers then?
Guess so.
He's out. I'm out.
I guess we're just up and backing out.
I am flying around the world.
All right. So, you guys just
Ladder out the door.
where are you guys going to is the question.
We have to fucking.
Like
We
that
have. We have to go through here. We have nowhere else we know where to go.
Yeah, dude, the head guard literally told us to come to him. Hey, wait a minute. Why am I?
We found their home. Let's go tell the head guard.
Some actual meat in this game.
All right, so you guys are going to go tell the head guard you found earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, they're
All right.
probably shooting arrows at us because of Andrew.
I'll say this much: you do manage to find the guard that had saved you yesterday. What can I do you for?
We found sleeping things in the sewers where the Kenkus left, and we believe it might be a gateway to their headquarters.
Didn't I
also
just
figured out how they're
say?
navigating the tours.
Didn't I just say? Don't get involved with this criminal shit.
Yeah, that's why we're coming to you with it.
Yep.
Why were you down there in the first place?
We had a
I dropped
job.
something yesterday. I failed this
definitely
lie
failed.
on purpose, by the way.
Okay. Listen, I appreciate your efforts, and I really do appreciate you finding their hideout. But I simply cannot spare the manpower right now. The city's basically in a civil war between the Zhentarim and the Zents. Or the Zhentarim and Xanathar.
Couldn't we just like flood the sewers and kill everything in there?
You could, but you would also flood every
You
building in
clearly do not know
Waterdeep.
how a precisely.
But it would kill at least half the criminal population.
Listen, if you want to talk to every individual citizen and pay for the water damages, be my guest. But until you have enough gold to cover that amount of charge, let's stick to realistic solutions.
I mean, a good portion of those homeowners will be dead, so I don't think it will matter as much.
He just gives you the biggest "you are a dumbass" look.
Look, man, I want to go back down in the fucking sewers and fight those fucking things, all right? I don't know what the hell they are, and I really don't want to fucking try my luck.
The way I see it, until I have the manpower to spare, you are out of luck. Either you take them on yourself and risk dying, or you return to being a standard citizen and leave the criminal shit alone.
I just look at him confused, standard citizen.
Military service notwithstanding, I ran a background check.
I look at him. You were in the army?
Yep.
Neat. And that is how every male conversation ever pans out.
For the most part.
I turn to look at Gavin, Zorat, and I go, well, big guy,
I'm not going down there again. For one, it was cramped.
But how are we gonna get Volvo's friend back and get
Your
money
problem.
out of it?
I would not be caught dead going back down there.
That's the end of Waterdeep. See you guys.
No, that's not the end of Waterdeep. I do need to figure out where to go from here, though.
Yeah, because just a question:
Yes,
how big were those sewer tunnels?
5 feet across.
Yeah. So, Andrew, just letting you know, I was crouching in there. I'm 6'3".
I guess you'll have
I'm
no
6'1".
choice us down into the sewers again.
You can always
Uh,
try a different sewer entrance and go from there. I could also, unequip my armor and stuff into a pack. My backpack, rather.
Come on, guys. There's a guy down there and he needs help.
I could not care less. I was only in it for the money.
But if he's dead, you'll never get the money.
And I
Ain't
still could
worth
not
our
care.
lives. We almost died once.
this entire campaign is just gonna be trying to convince you guys to...
Do anything, yeah. It's gonna be like pulling teeth of them now.
Oh, one bad thing happens. And that's it. You guys hang up the adventuring days are done.
Self-preservation, man.
I guess it's more because I just don't enjoy how I have my character built.
Oh.
Yes, not a fighter that can attack 30 times.
Exactly.
Oh god, I'm getting so tired.
We can end here.
Do we want to just end here for the night?
It's been 2 hours. We got 2 hours of recording there.
And this is about where we ended last week.
Just a
Plus, this
cliffhanger. What
gives
will our heroes do?
Kevin a chance to, come up with a reason.
Well, come up with oh fuck, I need to do something else.
You guys have gone so far off the path of this module. That is actually insane.
This is no longer a module. This is a. This is no longer a module. He can't use the module for anything other than a map of the city at this point.
Basically.
The Kenku fight was supposed to be easy, but you guys took every possible opportunity to make it harder on yourself.
You know what? I'm kind of proud of myself.
Oh,
We could just say that in the fucking Kenku room, we just got TPK'd and we can all roll up new characters.
But I like my
hell.
character. He's an unapologetic drunk with a stupidly high investigation for some ungodly reason.
Why are any of you adventurers?
Hey,
just
I'm
wanted-
trying, okay?
I just wanted to live my villain era, man.
This is what happens when Andrew doesn't play a rogue.
Yes. This is what happens when I don't play fucking Charisma Rogue.
I was just trying not to do the same fucking character over and over again. So I was like, okay, I'm not gonna be an elf. Or a bard.
That's what my issue is. I always end up playing the rogue, and now everyone depends on me being the stealth man that knows what the fuck to do.
And then in this campaign, you have the stealth of a small child with tambourines taped to their feet.
Well, the barbarian over here is just.
Because I wanted to play something different.
And then the second that happened, TPK.
This
Yes.
was a bad time to try something different. We all tried something different, and it did not go well.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We'll be back next week and we'll try again.
I'm never
The
trying anything new ever again.
I'm going to put this into perspective for you guys. That Kenku fight, they're scripted to give up after you kill or incapacitate 2 of them.
And
And
instead,
what
we got
level were
wiped
those
in the
kids?
sneak attack
And
round.
instead, you got a fucking Street Fighter perfect.
And what level were those Kenku?
Kenku? Give me a sec while I check. Character sheet.
It'd be like half CR
They're
rating.
CR 1/4.
The quarter of CR rating.
Yeah, we just got fucked.
That wasn't some bad roll.
What-
That was the first example of D&D being a game on luck.
What happened there was they have the ambusher trait, which gives them an advantage on attack rolls against any creature that is surprised. And then they all just rolled like amazing damage.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
I don't know how we're gonna be able to fucking come back from that. I think we wrote ourselves into a corner.
I'll find a way. I'll find a way.
Yeah, because what? We're still level 1, aren't we?
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys have changed so much about the story. Because the way the story's supposed to go is that you rescue the noble in there and he's thankful. And that leads to story hooks later. And the guard doesn't get involved until you've killed the Kenku. And. God.
This is why we don't do these formats.
We're stressing Ken out.
My eye is actually
Yeah, it's
twitching.
entertaining, but
Oh my god, my eye is twitching.
Kevin, do I need to change off a Soric and go play a rogue?
No. I'll
Does
find
this
a.
need to become a rogue campaign?
I will find a way. I will find a way.
Do I need to play a rogue? Do I need to be the thing that carries
At
us through
this
stealth parts
point-
again?
At this point, Andrew, you sound like you really just want to go back to being a rogue. It's
Well, yeah,
not
I
about,
got
it's not about
fucked in the-
having it.
Look, in the first combat I did good. In the second combat I got fucking beat the
Everyone
shit out
got
of.
beat the shit out of. I don't know why you think you're special. Like, Willow and Blake went down in the first round. They didn't even get a
Because
round. They
no-
went down in the surprise round.
I almost died.
I wasn't even given a chance to long rest or short rest before we even did any of that.
No one asked. Like, you guys were in a tavern. You could have taken a moment to rest. Prepare. But no.
That's weak.
Oh my god. So is that where we're wrapping up for the night? Or are
This
we?
is what happens when I play good-natured characters that just want to help people because I do dumb things out of a desire to help people.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
When
this is.
instead I should just go back to being a fucking cynic monster.
It looks like this is where we're going to be wrapping up for tonight. So thank you guys all so much for watching this train wreck of a module. I'm genuinely going to have to homebrew shit into the game just to like give you guys a way to even continue. Especially if you're not going back into the sewers.
I mean, look, like I said, if you just say we got TPK'd, Gavin and I can go play the other characters that we have.
Fucking hell.
I'm saying just like find a way to force us into the sewers.
I'm sure I could, but I don't like forcing.
Well, I mean, I'm going to be real. If you want us to play a module, you're going to have to force us to do things.
That's fair. Regardless, though, thank you guys all so much for watching this episode of the Round Tabletop. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Comment down below how you would deal with this as a DM. Because I genuinely have no clue. I would appreciate the advice.
You're going back in the fucking sewers and you're going to play my game. That's how...
You guys got shot at once and you were like, nope, 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 we're not doing this again.
Just have some like chase us back into the sewers.
This is so stupid. Anyway, thank you guys again so much for watching. Have a good night.